What is good, you all? Trick or Trade Go here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another commentated battle video. In this video, I am going to be playing the Catch Cup that was recently added back to Pokemon Go this week, with a team consisting of Pidgeot, Vigoroth, but really the MVP is the Clodsire that I just built that was recently added to Pokemon Go as well. I do have another video coming out either later on this week or early next week of another Clodsire team, but I switched up the moveset a little bit and I kind of changed the team around. But that is the team that I'm going to be running with for this episode. But if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment for me, and make sure to hit that sub button if you're new. But I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's just get right into the battles. Alright, getting into the first battle, we do start off with the Pidgeot as our lead. And we are going into Togetic. Now, we have to be careful with the Togetic because the Togetic knows Rock Slide. The Rock Slide would be super effective against our Pidgeot. So really, our main concern here is just making sure we get the proper lineup for our Clodsire, which we do bring in the Clodsire. They bring a Jellicent, which is not good, but we are going to go ahead and throw a Sludge Bomb here just to get some early chip damage. But I don't really think we're going to get any shields here because, yeah, Sludge Bomb isn't going to do a whole lot to the Jellicent. So what Jellicent can really do is just farm up that energy, because although he does have Hex, which is a ghost move, which isn't super effective against us, he does have Surf, which is really the only thing we need to worry about when facing Jellicent. A Shadow Ball won't do that much, but Surf will start to chew through us. And there's the Shadow Ball, and it only does about maybe 25%, maybe 30%. We are going to go ahead and use a shield here just in case it's the Surf, and it is another Shadow Ball. We are down one shield to their two shields, which is not ideal, mainly because Togetic possibly has the Rock Slide in the back, which is super effective against Pidgeot. The Jellicent is down. They do send in Absol, which we have a perfect counter for, which is Vigoroth, who knows Counter. Counter is a fighting type fast move, which will tear right through Absol. But we do end up getting hit by the crazy amount of damage that Payback does. They bring back in the Togetic, and Vigoroth is down. This is kind of a tough situation, so what we're going to try to do with Pidgeot, we're going to try to use our Feather Dance against the Pidgeot to lower the attack stat of the Togetic. There's a Dazzling Gleam, so I don't know if this Togetic has Rock Slide or not. We are going to send in a Feather Dance to try to lower the attack stat. Well, not try to, because it's 100% accurate. There goes the attack stat, so even if he does send in a Rock Slide, it won't completely obliterate us. It will still do a lot of damage, so we're going to see what this next move is, and this is going to be a Dazzling Gleam. My bets are this Togetic doesn't even have Rock Slide, and I'm just freaking out over nothing. We are going to go for another Feather Dance here to lower the attack stat again. We want to try to keep Pidgeot alive as long as possible. Pidgeot is really our last stand to win this fight. Even if we do get the Togetic here, which we most likely will with the super effective Sludge Bomb, Togetic is dead. I do believe Absol does have a charge move stored up in the back, or at least close enough to a charge move. There it is. It's most likely going to be the Payback. And there is the Payback, and Clodsire is dead. Now we just bring in Pidgeot and race to the charge move. Whoever gets the charge move first wins it, and it looks like that's going to be us. We do send in the Brave Bird, and that is a good game. Very well played, my friend. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next match. We do start off with the Pidgeot again into a shiny Golbat. Interesting. Okay, we don't have to worry about anything with Golbat too much. He might have Aerial Ace, but he also might have the normal moveset, which is Poison Fang, I believe, and Shadow Ball. So what we're going to try to do here is take a Poison Fang, and then we're going to go for the Feather Dance while we're charging up some energy to save for later. So we can go ahead and bring in Clodsire to bring in the Rock-type move, which is super effective against Golbat. We do get the swap into the Clodsire, and Golbat decides to throw their energy at us. In my opinion, I would have honestly just switched the Golbat out to have that energy for later. They do send in their own Clodsire. Good news is we are ahead on energy against this Clodsire. Bad news is, and this is why I changed the moveset for the Clodsire that I built, Earthquake is just way better. Stone Edge, especially against another Clodsire, because Clodsires are everywhere in Catch Cup. Against Clodsire, you want to have Earthquake, so I would definitely replace the Stone Edge, which you guys will see in the next video, along with a little bit of a switch up of the team. We're going to start throwing some Stone Edges here. Our main objective as of right now is to do as much damage as we can while we still have our last shield. And that is the last shield right there. We're going to go ahead and use that. It's going to be the Earthquake. Now what we're going to need to do is switch back into the Pidgeot, because really there's nothing that the Clodsire can do against the Pidgeot with it being a flying type. Clodsire is going to start building up some energy here to save for later, and he is going to switch into, I believe that was Charge-a-Bug. Charge Bug is going to be getting hit with a Feather Dance, which is going to lower its attack stat. And honestly, I'm okay with Charge Bug knocking out Pidgeot here. That gives us more room for our Clodsire to be brought in. Anything that Charge Bug does really isn't going to affect Clodsire that much, just because his attack stat is lowered. We do bring in the Clodsire, and we already have Sludge Bomb, but we are going to start farming up a little bit more energy just so that way we can use that for later on. We are going to go ahead and throw a Sludge Bomb here, which won't kill, but it's very, very close. And even if he does throw a charge move right here, which he does, it's not going to matter because at this point, Clodsire can just farm down Charge Bug and have pretty much 100% charge by the next Pokemon that comes out. So it is a 2v2 right now, 0-1 shield, and they bring in Golbat. We are going to go ahead and use the Stone Edge here. Super effective against the Golbat. Does he shield? Boom! He does not shield, and Golbat is dead. The enemy brings back in the Clodsire. He is going to, I believe, hit us with an Earthquake here, which won't do a whole lot. It'll do about 60% or so. Yeah, that's a pretty good amount of damage, though. We are going to clap back with the Brick Break, taking the last shield of the game. Boom, there it is, last shield. And he is going to go ahead and get back to a Sludge Bomb, I believe, which is going to knock out the Vigoroth. But honestly, our Clodsire is just going to take the game. It really just depends on who gets to the charge move first, and we do get to the Rock Slide. I lied. It's not Rock Slide. Why do I keep saying Rock Slide? It's Stone Edge. And that is the game. GG, very well played. All right, getting into the next battle, we do again start off with the Pidgeot going up against Bombirdier. Now, I don't really know what this Pokemon's moveset is. It is fairly new to Pokemon Go. I would imagine maybe Aerial Ace, but anything after Aerial Ace, I'm not 100% sure. So if it is Aerial Ace, we are going to not shield this. It won't do a whole lot to Pidgeot. It was Aerial Ace. We are going to go ahead and get the attack debuff from the Feather Dance. So even if we do get hit by another Aerial Ace, it'll do maybe 75% of what it did beforehand. We are going to go ahead and get the beautiful catch on Clodsire, and we do catch the Aerial Ace. Beautiful. Not going to do a whole lot to us at all, and they send in Oinkologne. Is this a Gen 9 team? This might just be a Gen 9 team. Oinkologne is very scary because they do learn Trailblaze, which is a grass-type move that does up the attack stat. Sludge Bomb isn't going to do a whole lot. Maybe we should have hit the Rock move there. We are going to go ahead and shield this, I believe. Yeah, we are going to shield, especially if it is Trailblaze, which it is. Trailblaze is very dangerous. It's a very scary move, but it's very good. We do follow up the Trailblaze with a Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb should get Oinkologne in the red if it hits, which it doesn't. We do take the first shield from the enemy, and we do get to the second Sludge Bomb. Now, the question is, are they going to shield this, or are they going to let the Oinkologne go down? Because I believe this should kill. It doesn't kill, but they don't have a charge move ready. So we bring back in Pidgeot, and it's the Pidgeot against the Bombirdier, I don't know how to say that Pokemon's name. We're going to hit the Feather Dance here, and this should kill. It does kill, and they bring in Clodsire. So it was just a Gen 9 team. Since Pidgeot is so low here, I decided to go ahead and go for the Brave Bird instead of the Feather Dance. In case he doesn't shield here, I want to try to get in as much damage as possible. He does shield, but we do get the last shield of the game, which is very nice. We do get a defense drop due to the Brave Bird, but honestly, I'm cool with Pidgeot going down here. We can honestly finish this game with Vigoroth and Clodsire. We are going to go ahead and bring in the Vigoroth. Vigoroth does learn Bulldoze, which is very good in this cup, especially since there's so many Clodsires running around. Even if he does hit us with Earthquake, which we are going to go ahead and shield this, I'd rather be safe than sorry. It is another Water Pulse. Does this Clodsire know Earthquake? I don't know, but I don't know if he knows that Vigoroth knows Bulldoze, Bars. It's super effective, but it does get him in the red. We do swap in our Clodsire. Again, I don't know if this Clodsire knows Earthquake, but Water Pulse will not kill us from this range. It will get us in the red, though, which gives us enough time to go ahead and get another charge move. Now, we should have went for the Rock move here. It would have done more damage, but honestly, I'm going to go ahead and consider this game over, and that is a good game. Very well played. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support, and I really appreciate the growth that we've had over the past couple of weeks. I am working on a new video as of right now, so just be on the lookout for that later on this week or early next week. If you guys are new, just make sure to subscribe and keep up with the community page. I'll be posting about it there, but also leave a like for me and drop a comment. I'm always down for some feedback on ways to make this series a little bit better or things that I'm just doing good in general. But with that being said, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.